Hey y'all, it's Kate from the Literary Apothecary, and today we're going to do another book tag for Tag Tuesday. Today I'm going to be doing my friend Ariel at Cup of Books' new tag that she just created, the Classics Book Title Tag. I will link her video down below. You guys got to go check it out. It's great. Her and her friend Angela, they came up with some really great questions based on classic book titles. And I'm just going to jump right in because I'm so excited to do this. She tagged me, so I'm doing it now, so I'll tag some more later. A Tale of Two Cities. What two fictional cities or places would you have a hard time choosing between if you were told you would get to move there? For me, this would be Hogwarts and Lallybroch, Jamie Fraser's home in Outlander. These two places are home to me, and if I had to choose between one or the two, it would be so hard. Please don't make me do it. Question 2, Les Miserables. What book made you miserable? You cried, you yelled, you threw it across the room. For me, this is A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is book 2 in the series, and there was stuff that our main character did and said that just drove me bonkers. I just wanted to be like, yo, chill out. You got no control over the situation, so why are you freaking out like this? We get it. It was just like over and over and over again. It drove me crazy. Question 3, Frankenstein. Who is your favorite villain who is maybe just misunderstood? For me, I've got 2 answers for this. First, Severus Snape. Everyone hates on Snape, but his character is such a fantastic character. It's so well written, and I will defend Snape till the end of time. Also, Lord John Grey from Outlander. I don't know if I would call him quite a villain, but he's portrayed, at least at the beginning, as not great. And spoiler for later books, so skip ahead to the next question if you don't want this spoiled. We get to learn a little bit more about John Grey in later books, and we don't see him so much as a villain anymore, but yeah. At the beginning, when we first meet him, he's definitely portrayed as a bad guy that we're not supposed to like, and I think he's just a little bit misunderstood. Question 4, Pride and Prejudice. Which characters from fiction made up your favorite romantic relationship? For me, this was a hard one because my brain keeps going back to the same 2 books, Harry Potter and Outlander, the same 2 series, so I tried to come up with different, not obvious answers for this, and so I've got Henry and Claire from The Time Traveler's Wife. I absolutely love this book so much, and what Henry goes through in order to try to avoid his spontaneous time traveling so he can be with Claire, his wife, is beyond anything that anyone has ever done. That love story is just so near and dear to me. And also, Tonks and Lupin from Harry Potter. I know I keep going back to this series, but there are so many different answers for all these questions that I could go to. But Tonks and Lupin are my favorite couple in that entire series, and I love them so much. Question 5, Lady Chatterley's Lover. What book has your favorite hot and bothered steamy scene? And for me, I said Jade City. It's towards the beginning of this book. This is the first book in the Green Bone saga. And we get this scene that is just so well written and so unexpected that it left me hot and steamy after I read it. Question 6, The Count of Monte Cristo. Your favorite revenge story? For me, I would say Crime and Punishment, which is like the ultimate revenge story. The Russians do it so well that I had to mention it. And also Mask of Mirrors, which started off as a revenge story, and I absolutely love that book by M.A. Carrick. You hear me talk about it all the time on this channel, and you're going to hear about it some more because the second book is coming out later this year. So, question 7, Kindred. In your opinion, what is a book that handles emotional stakes best? And for me, this is a book that you've heard me talk about before. That's The Secret Life of Bees. It handles all of these different love, depression, happiness, fear, anger, terror, all of the emotions that you feel so well. You understand each one and all of the characters that feel these, and you can't help but feel those emotions as you're reading it. And Ugh, this book is just so good. Everyone has to go read it. Question 8. What mystery or thriller is your favorite? And for me, this one was a hard one because I haven't read a lot of mysteries or thrillers. But the first one that came to my mind is one that I don't talk about a lot, but I absolutely love. And that's A Gentleman in Moscow by Amor Towles. In this one, you have our main character who is essentially has to stay in this hotel. He's on lockdown, house arrest in this hotel, and it's amazing because there's this whole world that's built into this hotel, and there's this mystery behind it, and it's just so fantastic. I love it so much. Question 9, The Jungle Book. Who or what is your favorite animal sidekick? And for me, this one is hands down Ariel from Guards. He is the little pet dragon, and he is my favorite ever. I love Ariel so much. He's fantastic. And I'm excited because Guards is going to be a Shelf Space Book of the Month pick coming up in a couple months. And I can't wait for more people to experience this book and this series and Ariel and all of the characters in it. Question 10, Rebecca. Manderley is a vivid and integral part of the story that feels like another character. What is a book that has a vivid setting that is so real you feel like you are there when you read it? And this, for me, is another repeat answer, but I couldn't not list it. That's Hogwarts. From the first time I read Harry Potter, I was immediately transported to Hogwarts when I was reading it, and I just could envision myself there. I was there, and so I couldn't say anything but Hogwarts for that question. Question 11, Call of Cthulhu. What is your favorite horror story that you're glad isn't real? And for me, this one is The Patience of a Dead Man, which I just read in June. And this was so scary to me. It gave me the jump scares, and it was so well written, but I'm so glad it's not real because that was absolutely terrifying. And then the last question, The Fellowship of the Ring. Everyone needs friends to accompany their journey. Tag some friends. So in this one, I tagged Jessie at the Bookish Mom. I tag Benedict, Gregory, LaPerche. I tag Alan at Library of Alexandria. And Klaus at the Contradictorian. And Kate, the Almost Book Doctor. You guys are tagged. I can't wait to hear your answers for this. Thank you, Ariel, for creating this tag. It was so much fun to do. As always, my Patreon and Discord information will be in the description below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, keep reading, and I love you all to the moon and back. Bye.